What's up, y'all? This your boy Jay Wayne. Zach told me to go get a fitting.
Here's the thing I will say. You hit that really good.
Okay.
3,600 spin rate. That shaft is not right for you.
And would you say that that's because I'm hitting low? Or it's just bending?
I think it's just shaft. Right around New Year's or so, when you're feeling like you can hit it pretty straight, then I would go get fit for a shaft. You can even keep the same head if you want.
Perfect. I like this.
And so it's like $100 to see the guy, and then anywhere from 50 to 125 for a new shaft.
So we here at Sellinger's Power Golf in the DFW area. It's probably more closer to Fort Worth or in between Fort Worth and Arlington. But yeah, we about to get fitted for a driver. I'm using a crank, but I think the shaft is off. So we're gonna see what can get me low launch or high launch, low spin. Mainly the goal is low spin. All right, so let's get it. That's the hitch. That's usually what's happening right there. So this shot right here is what I was doing on the course yesterday.
Yes, sir.
So
that's kind of like, but it's just too far left at the end of the day.
yeah, at the end of the day, and if, and I don't want to fade it. I want to draw it.
Sure.
But I wish I could start it more on that right side of that line.
Yeah.
But we getting there.
Absolutely.
We getting there. But this is kind of like what it is.
That was good. I like to see that number because it's a well-struck golf ball. It's a strong turn on it. It's just, and it showed me what your miss tendency is, man. I'm okay with that.
So hopefully we get into a shaft that's keeping me in play. A shaft ain't gonna give me no more swing speed, right? That's gonna be my engine.
No, it can. It can.
That's gonna be my engine though. It's gonna be how quick I can generate it. And I keep trying to generate it from the shoulders. But really it's gotta be, boom, snap it.
I want to see what this does with a little bit more weight.
Okay.
You got to be in something low launch and shaft, man. Like you can hit the ball to the absolute moon.
Oh yeah.
Like, and that's kind of the reason why I was like, I don't know about that 11.5 degree driver. Like that crank that you have at 9, that we can go down to 8, 4, 8, 2. Like I'd even flirt with going to like, if we were gonna stay on that Callaway adapter, doing like their aftermarket one that goes down 2 degrees, and even opens the face angle a little bit more for you to stop it from hooking on you.
What are you talking about? The shaft?
The adapter, like that actual, like that piece that goes on it.
Talking about.
And it sets it a little bit more open. It's what the long drive guys have. It takes loft off of it and keeps that face a little bit more open for you. And that could be something to help keep that driver from hooking so much on you.
That's interesting. Hands to my knee. That was center.
Yeah, that was a center cut.
Yeah, you can hear this different sound. Nope. Yeah.
Definitely not in heel. I think that was low tower.
Yeah, that was a low center.
Low center?
Yeah, right there.
Perfect. Let me see. I'm going to peg it up just a little bit, let you have one more turn, and then I want to see what you do with this shaft. Mr. Golfing shot. It's out there.
My boy, up there, bro. I'd be like, why am I even hitting the driver and I could just hit my 3 hybrid further than that?
I'll tell you what, like, I mean, you're at a certain point in time, your ball just gets up there and she just floats. Like, there's that 4,100 RPM backspin kind of guy.
And I was in the wind yesterday, so I mean, it was terrible.
Oh, I got a rig for you, dude.
So this is a vintage 7X black.
Black, yes, sir.
This was 70, right?
70 gram, yes, sir. Cobra Darkspeed LS head, so it's a low spin head.
Gotcha.
With as much weight forward in there as I can get for you.
Okay.
Gonna try to, what I'm trying to do there is reduce your backspin and reduce the launch for you too.
That gotta be heel, right?
Slightly. But I want you to see where this ball goes.
Okay. Right down the middle of the fairway.
Right down the middle at 250, and you hit that dead out of heel.
Wow.
And a little open face, and
yeah, that wasn't the best strike.
That wasn't your best golf swing.
And we was all right. Now I'm gonna be curious to see how this keep going when I find that turnover. That's what, because that's what we're trying to do right now.
That's the scary part. That's the thing. Like, if I gotta see it. Like if I see it and I watch that number get way too low, and it gets too dangerous,
okay,
we're gonna be.
We gotta see it.
Yeah.
So
because that's a great miss. Like that's a great miss. I'll play a lot of golf with him. He's not like there's not really a golf course in America that you can't find that golf ball at.
Right.
But what happens if you do turn that thing over and that backspin gets low and those hands get closed? I'd be afraid of it going left in a hurry on you.
And can you see that screen where it says 1800 backspin?
1800, yeah.
1800 backspin. Like I ain't seen that in so forever.
I tell you what, man. What you button? Now you hit that ball pretty center. It was a little heely, but you were fairly center on that. 6 millimeters.
I actually did see it on the screen. It was like not as hilly.
It's not bad. It's really not that bad.
Wow. So it won't even go left.
No, it's gonna be hard for you to make this thing go left, dude.
So is this the LS one?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, for sure. I'm get you. Biggest thing is I'm just trying to get your spin rates to a spot where I'm like, okay, I need it to be because you have some of those that were like 4,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that ball just absolutely going nowhere to the absolute moon. And the worst part about it is, dude, you launch it at. I mean, you had a couple of those launches that were like 18.
Yeah.
18 spinning 4,000, man. That's a 6-iron.
Right. Right.
Or that's about a 4. That's probably like damn near a 5-iron for you.
Yeah. That's why I be like pull out my 3 hybrids.
Yeah.
And keep that low and just the right trajectory, and it goes perfect.
Yeah. You put that on the ground, and you probably hit it just as far as if you absolutely just. I mean, if you didn't hit this thing good, oh my God, absolutely.
Yeah. So 2000 ain't bad either, right?
Play a lot of golf with 2000, absolutely. Like that's actually right in the parameters that I want to see for a guy.
Right. That was my draw.
That is turned on.
That was the draw, and it wasn't the draw. That's incredible. And that had to been my draw with the other club.
I'd venture to say, yeah, that's probably going left to left to left. But now I've got more weight on this thing.
That was right here.
Yeah, you center cut it.
Yeah.
Like that's one of your better balls because that goes back to your little 17-degree launch number. What hell, your backspin's actually even arguably lower than what you maybe even need. But that's why that ball goes out there and carries at 240 and it rolls out to 262.
That's correct.
Because that ball's not just sitting there spinning it and going higher.
So
even though you launched it high, your spin rate was low and it can just sit there and just travel out.
So that's that high launch low spin that they talk about.
And go. You just did it.
High launch low spin. I'm like, I don't have a clue. Because when I do high launch, I see high spin.
Right.
Yeah, I can't get that boy to turn on. Now,
I may put you, let me see what it does in the non-open setting.
Now, is that a heel strike?
Yes, sir.
So
that one was.
So when I do hit the heel, it's going, is that, how far offline is that? 30, 40 yards offline?
23.
So it's going to be on the rough, on the right side of the rough.
Yeah, most golf courses, you'll probably be in the first cut to the second cut of the rough out there. You're playing some tighter golf courses, we're getting dicey.
Well, if I'm playing a tighter one, I'll probably hit the 3 hybrid anyway.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's 3 hybrid. Oh, I tried my best to turn it over.
So now I can calm it down. Like I'll just show you just kind of what turning a wrench can kind of do.
Yeah.
To where now I don't put you in such a fade bias setting.
That's a in play right there.
Absolutely it is.
And that fade right there with my driver, not necessarily, I won't just say the head yet, but the shaft is definitely going way right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like with this same shot I just did.
For sure. Like I know that I know you tell me I don't swing hard. And yeah, swing speed is kind of the biggest factor of how, like, what flex the guy should be in. Mm-hmm. But man, you are aggressive from the top.
Yeah.
And, like,
you can see it?
Absolutely.
Is it too aggressive, you think?
No.
Yeah, I'll just give you an opinion.
Be who you are. Okay. That's what I always tell somebody.
Right
Do whoever you want to be. Like, John Daly's won a ton of golf, won a ton of money, swinging it all the way the hell back here.
Yeah.
Freaking Jim Furyk has probably one of the worst looking golf swings I've ever seen.
His go backward, don't it?
Yeah. I mean, no one would ever teach his golf swing, but hell, he performed so good with it that, I mean, that's a $75 million golf swing. That dude owns the 2 lowest rounds on tour. That man owns the most consecutive rounds of golf without a bogey. Like that guy can play.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. He did it.
Like I really tried to.
You gotta put a lot of effort into it.
I really did.
You gotta go crazy with it.
Okay. All right.
And
I just wanted to see.
And the best part about that ball is like it had 6 RPMs to side spin straight. Like if you because you did swing it left. Like you swung it 7 out to 10.
It's no curve though.
There's no curve. It's dead straight.
What the hell?
That's 6 RPMs. Like you could have read that golf ball as it's flying through the air. So short of ball speed numbers, because I like this one here, definitely better ball speed. I think I'd venture to say you probably hit this better on the center of the face.
Yeah, I saw more centers with that one for sure.
Centers are good. Your launch angle is actually no lower on the Cobra from from that crank.
That's what's up.
But that's the big number. 1,600 RPMs off a driver will equate to quite a bit of distance increase for you.
That's crazy. And I'm not even really swinging no faster.
No, I'd venture to say, no, yeah. I mean, you're on your crank, you were 93. On that one, you were 92.4.
The crank just felt lighter.
Yeah.
You
can move it faster.
Yeah.
You can move it faster.
But this feels stable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why that shaft doesn't turn over. Now I'm gonna try you out in a stable driver shaft on this crank one.
I appreciate that.
Give you good fair comparison.
That way I can sleep at night.
Bingo.
Like, man, like, oh, what if I just tried that? You probably like that too, though.
No, I want to know everything, man.
Yeah.
Like I like data. Like here on this stuff, dude. Like I can't have you playing when you said you hit it 240, I was fucked, man. I was like, dude, that better be carry number for you.
No, that's like.
But that's finishing out, totaling out, like when you catch it good. And it's like when you hit it bad, it's like 220.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's a nightmare.
And I was like, man,
I be having like my 3 hybrid going in, and big long hybrids on second shots.
Yeah, you're too strong. You're too good of a player, and you made good contact on stuff, man. I'm gonna get rid of this mini driver so I can see. Biggest difference too. Big difference on where you struck those two balls. Like you struck this little white dot was the Cobra. This little blue dot's your crank.
Now tell me, is that how many shots is that averaging?
That is
you got for these two.
Not quite a lot. There's only 4 average on the crank.
Okay, good.
But there's only 3. It's only 3 average on the Darkspeed.
So it's even.
It's pretty close.
4 and 3.
Yeah, 4 and 3. We're not too far off.
No, that's good. So that's what I was wondering. Where that screen at again?
Right back here.
No, not that one. The one that you showed me the face.
Gotcha. Right there.
Yeah, got it. And so the blue is my crank. I'm hitting it low. That's spinny right there, right?
Yes, sir.
And now you got me in this one hitting center. Man, let's go.
So now let's go stable shaft on your crank. Give it a fair comparison.
My man, I appreciate that.
Absolutely. This is the Toray D GP 6X. It's a little lighter than the last one that we tried. It's a low launch, low spin shaft for you, man. Like I gotta keep something low.
Right.
And it might be a little firmer in the handle section for you.
Okay. All right.
If I was gonna do this,
Okay.
I don't know how stable this tip section is gonna be.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We'll see. Let's hit it. So and we still got the
still got your weight forward on that head, absolutely.
The lead tape. Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, let's go.
All right. So now we got the turn. See, I knew them other ones was draw swings. It just wasn't doing it.
Yeah, you just couldn't get it.
Yeah.
You couldn't get that head to do it.
Right. Now this one actually, and it wasn't a hook.
No.
Right. That was good.
Well struck on the face.
The
biggest.
It is dead center.
Dead center.
So you got me in center regardless.
Absolutely. You're gonna hit the center of the face. Like I just think initially that driver head's just too light and you weren't able to stay on plane with it as easy as I'd like you to be.
Yeah.
And that's why that mini driver works out so much better for you because it actually has weight in the head and you know where it is and you can hit it a lot straighter.
Gotcha.
Like this guy, even though you cut it down shorter, it's at a swing weight balance point that I would put kind of junior golfers in.
Oh, wow.
And you're too damn strong for that. And like it,
gotcha.
Even though maybe we're like, I don't swing it super fast, but like
I got you.
You're strong though, and you got to know where it is.
You're strong though. Okay. Gotcha.
Like you made good passes there. That was a good pass.
And
the reason why I didn't go as far,
the spin.
Bingo.
So do you think? So look. So do you think? But that was still center though.
That was center punch, man.
So all right. Hold on. Let me talk to you for a second. So in my mind, I'm associating these spin numbers with when this come in here and get flexy right here. That in my mind. I might be wrong though.
Yeah, a little bit is that. A little bit is the back from the backspin is your strike on the face.
Okay.
And the loft that you come through with the head on the head.
25.
25 is a little high.
So when I'm coming in like this and
it's kicking up.
And that's loft.
Adding loft, and that's adding spin to you. Now I want to show you because I don't want to throw a ton of numbers out at you without like kind of giving you some data to show it. But remember that 25-degree loft number. Get you down a little bit more on that dynamic loft and allows you to launch your ball a little bit better in the parameters that I like to see it.
Yeah.
You come through a couple times and you'd come here like 27.8 degrees dynamic loft.
I see it on course.
Yeah, and this is why you hit the ball high. This is why sometimes you hit the ball high. But again, like that Cobra driver, I can put that weight in, but you get that Cobra driver.
So look at this. 27, 26, 27 with the Darkspeed.
Yep.
But 25.
A little bit different closure rate at the end of the day. I mean, it's the same. It's arguably, you hit that crank driver like that swing, better strike. It was 6 millimeters in the heel. That one's 18 millimeters in the heel. I'll see if the distance changed. 23 is 17. Yeah. Like I hit that one better. Gotcha. But it goes further.
So I messed up the swing on the Cobra too, but it gave me a little bit more yardage than what I would have got. That's what I want to see. And
off that strike, like let's show you this number too. Like that strike on that one ball that you hit was 133.1 miles an hour off the face. The one that you had over there that went a little bit further, it was 3 miles an hour slower off the face.
Gotcha.
But your spin rate was only 2,700, where the spin rate on yours got to 4,000. That right there is why I'd like to put the -2 loft on there.
Yeah.
Because you gotta have something here to keep the spin down and the launch down.
I gave you some. Them was 2 good shots.
Those were 2 great balls.
Yeah, them was what I would do. Like I'm feeling good on the course. That's what I'm seeing, and it's just like I can't control what it does. Like you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
I'm just putting my swing on it.
You're just doing what you're doing, making good solid turns. Like that's the ball speed I want to see. That 138 number. Like
that one's 94. This one do feel a little lighter though. I can feel it, and then plus that little kick I get.
You get a little bit.
Yeah.
You feel a little bit. Let me have you hit that Cobra one more time.
Come on, hook on me.
Oh, you can't do it with this driver.
No, it ain't happening.
I can put you in a setting that you can maybe hook it in, but I'm going to give you those little 250 cuts. And boy, howdy, if we ever get the chance to where you turn it over, because every single time your backspin number is if you catch it somewhat solid on the face, that backspin number's never going to creep up too high, even on your cuts.
Now, that's not the worst heel though. Like. No. For my level, I know pros would be like, oh, I hit off the heel like that. For me, that's center, bro.
That's center cut, 4 millimeters. Sub 5 either way. It's center.
I mean, I want to hit another one though.
For sure. You hit all what you want, man. I kept your launch down too, and your loft delivery was 21.8 there. That's a lot better. Your
is that this version's dynamic loft? Is that what it is? Okay. That was me trying to try.
I saw you try to put every bit of your draw into it as you possibly wanted to, man. You're not going to do it.
Not going to do it. But yeah, that's money.
That's a beautiful ball. And you thinned it.
And
you hit that 12 millimeters in the heel, 13 low on the face. You gave me 2,000 spin rate.
That's crazy. Because that was 4,000.
Yeah, that's
3,700.
I want to try to find something a little bit more tip stable here to give you one more flavor of ice cream to choose from.
Okay, yes, sir.
I promise you that this one's going to be a damn good rig for you. You want to draw a little bit?
That's it.
There you go.
Right, this guy got me drawn on command.
You want to get a little bit out of it? You can.
How did you do that?
Just change the setting. Just put it to standard setting as opposed to -1.
Oh, you just put it at standard? Yeah. So that means I'm really he really got me drawing this thing. Because you didn't even have to go.
I don't have to do anything crazy.
No crazy. You just put it at standard.
Just put it at standard.
But originally you had it at
open to kind of help it from going too far left.
And that was what number was that?
-1.
-1.
So
I like a -1 too.
You put a -1.
That's good. Yeah. You saw all my
stuff. Yeah, your stuff -1. I don't. And like if you were going to be keeping this crank driver, I wanted a -2. Just because I got to get that loft delivery number down.
I think, All right, so I think we're down to that. Just to see. I'm going to take a break.
Stip table section shaft here to see.
Just to see.
And if you told me, hey, Isaac, I got to keep this driver, I'm keeping this driver, I don't care what
I'm on contract, whatever.
Yeah. I gotta change the adapter. Have to.
Oh, I see. I see.
I don't care what you do. If you leave my building,
I got you.
that's gonna change. If
Gotcha.
you keep this rig, it's gotta change.
I got you.
Time to get that adapter. Amazon.com.
No, what I'm saying is. What I'm saying is. These guys is one of the best. Now we went to Midland to get this. This was in our backyard.
Bro, we traveled 4 hours.
We tried 4 hours.
200 miles.
200 miles. And they did everything. It was what was it called? The golf shop?
I don't even know.
Golf. It's something very generic, but it's easy to remember, and I can't remember it. The golf shop. I'm gonna give him a shout out too.
More than 200 miles.
But his name is Cody, and he in Midland. But he trimmed the shaft down. He did everything he could to help me. This guy is doing all of that, know everything, and he's right in my backyard. And he's part of the team. Like, they part of the team. They network with each other. If people come in here that need lessons, he throwing them to Zach. Zach, see that I'm teaching you, but you need a different shaft? Go see Sellinger's golf shop. So they part of the team. All right, guys, this was a great fitting. As you can see, this was incredible. I didn't want to cut a lot of stuff out, so this video may be a little longer, but it was incredible. And so many gems he dropped me. He didn't have to try to fix my swing. He was just telling me do my thing, and he got me the equipment built for what Zach is teaching me. That is the big thing. Zach told me to come in here to get a low spin, and we accomplished that at 1800. Okay, and the worst was like on my miss hits as I got going, like 2000, 20, 100 maybe. So hey, hopefully you guys like this video. If you are in the DFW area, shoot, just even fly in. I know a lot of people fly into different areas because having good equipment matters, as you can see. All right, y'all. Hey, look, don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And you already know, it's glorious.